We are family. I got all my supporters with me. Hey! We are family. Come on over to the source and see. Hey! We are family. I got all my supporters with me. Hey! We are family. Forever the source, that's unity.
Aloha, aloha,
Hello,
aloha.
hello.
Hey. Welcome to 5 Questions with the Source. Special guest, Easy Street with Jen. Hey, how are ya?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome.
Like most people, we're prepping for this ice storm. So,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Where exactly are you located? What state are you again?
I'm in Atlanta, in
Atlanta,
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope it's smooth. I hope it's not too bad, so.
Oh, yeah. It should be great.
Let's see who's all in here. Miss Sisney LaKay is in here. Entreaty by Rhonda Hensley. Simply Debbie Sue. Local Reviewer 82. Broke but bountifully blessed Carol. Fair Brick Studio. Deborah Al here as well. Let's see here. And then we've got who else is that? Jaden Saws here. Chicken Explorers. Amia 14. Welcome in, everybody. Plywood is still waiting for snow. Gotcha. All right, so we've got a great show for all of y'all. Yeah, smash the like button for support. We appreciate that. A couple things real quick here to get out of the way here. So Saturday, today, all day today is low carb spin day. Low carb spin day. Support. And our upcoming guest, I'll put that on the bottom of the screen here. January 31st, next Saturday, is Stash Cash. This next Saturday. And then February 7th, Real Outdoor Living, this February 7th. And then February 14th, Valentine's Day, is Double Roses Twins. We're booking for the rest of February for 5 questions as well. And then let me get your banner thing across the bottom there. There's that. Jen, Easy Street with Jen, at Easy Street with Jen is her user handle. Support. Let's see who all just popped in here. Plywood, Chicken Explorers, New Times, New Beginnings, 1990 is in the building. Welcome in. Awesome. And of course, we got our spin wheel tomorrow as per usual. But here we are today, Saturday, with Easy Street with Jen. So welcome.
Thank you. Excited to be here. You have such a great audience, too.
We do have it's a great community, and that's the intention of the source, is to be that hub and community and source of something. I mean, a source of a lot of different things, good or bad.
You got to bring value to the table.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for that.
Yes.
See here. So we've got the schedule for the show here today. We start out here. We're gonna tour Easy Street with Jen's channel. We've got some pictures that she shared with us, so she can tell us about what's going on with those, and then I'll read her bio, which I actually got to pull that up on the tablet now that I think about it. And from there, we then go into the word association game, fun game, and then we do the 5 questions interview format, and then we do the rapid fire fun get to know her round, and then we have the panel with questions and comments from the audience at the tail end, and we raid, of course. We definitely will raid somebody at the end. So Chris Horde, PSW, welcome in. So let's get some of that going here. First thing first, let's share some pictures of you. So here, you sent over a few of these. There's that one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and there's this one there. And then here are some things. You sent some nice collages over. So you're a car enthusiast?
Yes, I am. And, well, anything with a motor, actually. I've been to tractor pulls and airplane museums, the Warbird Museum in Titusville, Florida.
Wow.
Some lowrider things, some was at the Moonshine Festival. So you see a lot of groups up there, those 34 groups that are always fun.
Yeah.
I do love the cars.
Very cool. Very cool. And the next slide here, you do a lot with food, actually. Gardening, growing food, cooking, and also restaurant reviews.
Yes, I still don't understand why YouTube doesn't have a category for food.
Interesting.
You know, we have to do people and blogs.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's crazy because you're gardening and food reviews and
so much you could do.
that can go under there. Yeah.
The next slide here, you are always traveling, or a lot of times you're traveling, doing sightseeing and adventures. So here's some things. Museums, parks, and travel. Very cool. And I watched your content, and I was like, okay, there's Florida, there's Georgia, there's the Carolinas, there's all these locations, and I'm like, wonder which state she actually lives in.
Yeah. This summer we did a 2.5 week. We did Detroit for almost a week. Loved Detroit, and then we went up to the Upper Peninsula, and then down to Wisconsin, over to Minnesota, to Iowa, a couple overnights in Kentucky, but Lexington on the way up, Paducah on the way back. It was lovely. A lot of cornfields. Thank you, Google.
Yeah. Let's see. The next one here is your regular live stream you do, music trivia.
Yeah, that's how I go live. I kind of started trivia. That was actually my first channel, and it was short-lived. So trivia, I do every Wednesday at 8:00 Eastern, and it could be anything from classical music to modern day, and it usually includes a topic. Last week was songs with "when" in the title, so that kind of narrows it down a bit. So,
cool. And then your bio here, I have it pulled up. So it says Easy Street with Jen. Welcome to our community. I have a playlist that includes cars, trucks, tractors, and bikes, as well as travel, restaurants, cooking, gardening, and some comedy. Get comfy, relax, and enjoy this drama-free zone. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Much love. And then you've got almost 900,000 views, so you're going towards 1 million views here pretty soon.
It's been a road.
Started in 2022, and you're up to almost 2,000 videos. You're getting close to 2,000 videos, and you've got 1.77 thousand. Getting closer to 2,000 subscribers as well. So you're doing pretty well. That's great.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I think definitely having a variety channel, of course, gives you a lot of content possibility.
Me too.
However, it is not good for the algorithm.
It's not, exactly.
It doesn't know, like, what are you? Are you a food channel? Are you a car channel?
Yes, I'm the same way, yeah. Welcome in, Kyle Shorts channel is here. Welcome in. Let's see here. Welcome in everybody who's here. Okay, so I also got your tour of your channel here as well. So let me pull up some of that. So I like to go across the tabs across the top and just show the popular. So first one here is videos. Popular videos. You get to really see the diversity when you go across the tabs in the channel here, like all the traveling. You can see a lot of traveling and reviews here and such. And
now, let me speak briefly on that Ted Vernon. Like, never give up an opportunity, because I was just cutting through Florida, and I was hoping to make it to the other coast by sundown. And I saw this car lot. It was nothing but classic cars. So I told my husband, I'm like, give me a minute. And I turned around, and 2.5 hours later, I had this video. And I did not know this guy had an A&E show called South Beach Classics, based in Miami. But he had gone through a divorce and stuff, so he had moved his car lot up to Lake Wales, and I happened to stop in and shoot this video. Now, when the 365 days rolled around on my YouTube channel, I lost all those watch hours, but it's there were some crazy cars there, and all kinds of shape and price points. So but it was a fun stop. So, never hesitate to stop and do something crazy.
I love it. And you got 17,000 views from it. And I don't even get views like that at all. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a shocker.
And welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got Real Outdoor Living is here. We've got A Simple Happy Life is in the building. And we have Ryan Tran are all here supporting. And I'm pretty sure I see the people. So you're streaming on your side too, on your site too. Feel free to watch over there as well. I think I'm shouting out all your people as well because I have the whole crew here. So if you let me know if there's anybody that you feel is like that's your person, because
I know A Simple Happy Life and I
Yep.
don't know, Chicken Explorer. I think he could be both of ours.
Yeah, both of us for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I like to make new friends too. David Corey with the Crappa is here. Welcome in. And Carol and Chicken Explorers and Simple Happy Life. We got a really good family here today.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. The next one here is, I think it's shorts. Nope, lives actually. Live streams. Getting to see a lot of your cooking in the live streams.
Yeah. They seem to be pretty popular.
Yes. Yeah.
I think too, I tend to go on a little bit early with that, like 2:00 Eastern, which means all those kids are waiting for their parents to get home and cook dinner.
Yeah. And then a lot of times that the cooking content, those will be your evergreen content a lot of times too. So
yeah,
people want to learn how to cook these things. So
and that evergreen content, that's the long money game.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't barely even scratched the surface on that. I'm just I'm a daily poster and every other day live streamer, and I haven't really come up with much that I can create that would be evergreen, that I could just sit on this platform and get me millions of views over the period, lifetime.
Oh, you'll get there.
Yeah. That takes a little more time to produce out some of that stuff. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then when we go over to your, I think it's the shorts tab here, popular shorts, 43,000, 42,000, 22,000. Wow.
That no salt alternatives, that gets about 300 views every month.
Okay. And subscribers too.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good way.
The Chevy, I think it was just a sound effect I used. I had a revving engine on that.
I like the shorts, the popular music on the shorts and sound effects. Like I'm using one that said, it's one of those where it's like, this short, using this audio, you'll gain so many subscribers. And I'm just like, or like a popular song, like there's virality just in using some of the songs on there on the shorts.
Those I've not tried. This was just, I wanted to do an engine revving because we're coming up and I wanted like that sense of movement, even though it was on a trailer. I wanted it to be like a little bit different. And then that Coast Guard helicopter. Oh my gosh, that was on South Beach. It got 20,000 views within hours of posting it.
That's cool.
That was crazy to me.
Yeah, I like to see that because then I learn and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try something like that.
That's why I said never just give up. And it's only like a 10-second video.
Yeah, I love 5 to 10 second shorts. That's my go-to. Yeah,
it boggled my mind that it did so well.
Yeah. Oh, and there's somebody. There's somebody on your side, Brooke Trout.
Oh yeah, hey Brooke Trout, good to see you, bud.
They're on their way to a job. They're on call, so they'll be listening in. Very cool. Welcome. Awesome.
Good to see you.
Welcome. So yeah, the shorts. You want to talk about another one of those, or before I go to the next slide?
Well, even that this little Dodge A100 van, I was through a fence and it was back behind in this building. I'd taken somebody to pick up their car that was being repaired. And I just said, it's not a great view of it, but I'll just shoot it, see what happens.
Yeah. And
here we are, all these thousands of views later.
I love it. I love it. See what sticks. Yeah, throw it on the wall. Spaghetti at the wall, right? Is that how it works?
And the red one was the same trip down to Florida. And I was waiting in a parking lot for somebody to come out of Publix. And I saw that car pull in and I chased it down. And we did that drive-by in one take. And it was good.
Next time I see a vintage car, I'll get a short of it and I'll just tag Easy Street with Jen. I'm inspired.
Oh yeah, and these the next one is just crossing a state line. We record
Yeah,
it, and those things
you
will
do
get
that.
1,000, 2,000 views every
Amazing.
time.
Amazing. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, the next page here is your playlists. So you got it categorized pretty good there.
Yeah, I'm in the midst of updating because we have the one Wisconsin channel, but it's time that I break out into Florida, Wisconsin, Iowa,
Right.
all the states.
Yes.
So
That would be good.
yeah.
Very, very cool. And then of course post tab, you're keeping us all updated on your post tab with different things.
Yeah.
Saw you shouted out our event here and things like that for a couple of posts, and here's your
Oh
music
yeah.
trivia announcements and such. So very
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Very cool. So that's a tour, and we did read your bio and we shared some pictures. So now we're heading towards the word association game. Welcome in Rudy Iraheta. Welcome in Angela Critters from your side.
Yes. Hey, Angela.
They're both coming in from your side, so we appreciate that. Welcome
Now
in.
Rudy's been around for a while. He's
Mhm.
been a regular over in my channel as well.
Here as well. Yeah,
So.
yeah. We'll probably see him later. So.
Oh yeah, it's always good seeing Rudy.
Yeah,
Rudy.
Rudy's a ball of energy and wisdom and
Oh
such.
yeah.
Oh my. So yeah, let me load up the word association game here.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yes, always interesting. It's always interesting. But I keep it, the most common themes for your channel that I see, I kind of make it because it is an icebreaker, So
Oh yeah, and I've done it on my interviews as well on my channel.
cool.
So yeah.
Rudy is our official timekeeper, says Angela Critter. That's correct.
Awesome.
Everywhere.
Angela knows Rudy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy. Welcome.
He's always a great cheerleader.
He'll be asking for numbers, and no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
Counting and okay, so word association game. You can say the first word that comes to mind, or if you want to go into story a little bit on a subject, that's awesome too. It's your show. So the first word is first behind you. Who's that guy on the wall behind you?
That's Bon Jovi. He's like my Ed McMahon. So he came up on Halloween, and we decided to keep him up. So we've decorated him for Christmas, and now he's got a little heart on for Valentine's Day.
You've got a heart on.
Yeah, and then we have our little concert dude here too.
And are you wearing bunny or cat ears? What are you?
These are cat ears. These were gifted to me by our dearly beloved Bimbo Barbarella, who's now passed on. But she has left us amazing videos to enjoy for the rest of our lives. So
happy Catter Day. I shared out a cat picture of
a
cat we care for it, along with promoting this event this morning. I can't be out flared, so
well, that's perfect. The heart on and your lei. So
yeah, I got all sorts of stuff here.
We got the Valentine's Day theme going.
There we go. Yeah, Valentine's coming up. Yep, it's February's coming up. We're on the cusp. So the first word on the list is YouTube.
Oh, back end. It bites my back end, and there's a lot of work to do on the back end. Yeah, and don't neglect that. I mean, all the stuff on the back end of YouTube, all those little things, the tags and the descriptions, those are all there for a reason. The relatable videos, let me tell you, that helps, pardon me, so much. For every long form video I do, I try and do at least 2 shorts that I can tag a relatable video back to my long form. But I think if you go and do the back end stuff to your shorts, and I'm terrible about doing it with my lives, but going back in and filling out all that stuff is so helpful.
Yeah.
And doing those end cards.
Yes. Yeah, that's where it takes more time. And I've kind of what I've done is I've simplified, because I'm more of a daily poster, daily YouTuber. So I'm about the volume of it, less than about like one video a week that I could put all my time and energy to editing it and making sure the title and the hashtags and the description and all that meta tags and the everything's perfect.
Yeah.
Like I do that. If I have a really good video, I try to put a little more attention into those things. But other than that, I kind of like just automate the whole process and get it out and get on to the next video the next day. And it's kind of my method. So I learned from DoDash. I don't know. Do you know DoDash?
No, I don't.
She's one of these motivating viral YouTubers that would DoorDash, and she would put up multiple videos a day, and some of them became inspirational, like her weight loss, and then her all these like why I quit my job type, or you need to get your ass on YouTube, like these viral topics. She would hit big on those ones, and then her channel skyrocketed to like around 80,000 subscribers last I checked, and she's the one sharing all the paychecks on here, and that's what inspired myself and many of the people in our communities here were inspired by her to do this thing. So
that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. Yep. So let's see here. And the next word on the list is Easy Street. Can you tell us about your name, Easy Street with Jen?
Yeah, I think, sometimes I've thought about kind of changing it, because I think the immediate perception is, oh, like this kid's had it made. Like, no, not at all. I said, somebody asked me in a chat one time something about how do you get to Easy Street? And I said, through the School of Hard Knocks.
There you go.
And that's it. I mean, it's just been very tough. I had a kind of tough upbringing, and so but now I believe in keeping it simple and not swaying the small stuff and not worrying about things I can't control. And and I lead a very extremely, in my mind anyway, a pretty frugal lifestyle. And even when I was in the workforce, I shopped at thrift stores. I tried to buy secondhand. I did estate sales for things I wanted. I didn't have a new car until I was in my late 50s. I got my first new car. My last car was a Daewoo. I paid $4,500 for it and owned it for 12 years.
Wow.
Or was it 16?
I don't know.
I just got rid of it like 5 years ago, a Daewoo.
Wow.
And, I would take it to be inspected, and the guys would be like, what kind of car is that?
Yeah. Wow.
Because you just didn't see them. And even when I went, I got $200 for it when I junked it.
Yes.
I couldn't believe that. And even they were like, I couldn't believe that they were bringing a Daewoo in. So
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they gave me $200 for it.
Yeah, take it. They got the parts, so they make a little profit off of that, or use the parts for things. So welcome. Yeah. So Everything Cali. So 2 months plus in the Dream Life Collective. Thank you for your support, Everything Cali. And Nana of 5 is here. Nice getting to know you, Jen. Everything Cali is here as well. Says hello, everyone. Welcome in, everybody. So we're here with Easy Street with Jen. This is 5 questions with the source, and we're doing the word association game here, where we say a word and she says either the first thing that comes to mind or goes into a little story and tells us a little more about the subject. So the next word is, you mentioned on your channel that you have had, you're a survivor actually. So a skin cancer survivor?
Yeah, a few times. And then like some atypical mole excision. So I had moles on my forehead.
Okay.
You can see like there's a pretty big dent there if I hit the right angle. But yeah, it's better than being wondering if I still have cancer or not. So I've done chemo cream a couple times on my face, on my chest, and yeah, so got my back stuff taken care of, I hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there for a while, it was like a new one every visit. I would go every 6 months and be like, oh, here's something else. Here's something else. So
Wow. Wow.
it got old, but now I'm free for like a year.
Okay. Good. Good. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're
Yeah.
a warrior. You're a warrior. Let's see here. The next word on the list is travel, sightseeing, adventures. Basically, there's one word to kind of travel, sightseeing, adventures.
Oh yeah. 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 We love museums and stuff too. So
Yeah.
and we've done some great ones. The museum here in Augusta, Georgia, has a lot of the James Brown stuff.
Okay.
And the Dearborn Museum in Michigan was very interesting. Motown, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was what a thrill that was to be in the same spaces and stuff that all these musicians had been in. And you actually get to sing My Girl in the same studio that it was originally recorded in.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
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 Great history there. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Very cool.
Yeah. And we like architecture too. So we do
Yeah.
a bit of that. We'll do drive-through towns too. That was cool
Right.
in Detroit. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. And kind of just like, because you're retired. You and your husband, right?
I've been retired since I was in my 50s, maybe
Yeah.
52-ish.
Yeah.
And my husband's still working.
Always working. Okay. So you
Yeah.
just kind of plan these trips, you kind of like pull out a map, or you get inspired and then you say, let's go in this direction and hit this, that, and do research.
Well, a lot of my Michigan trip was based, a lot of this last trip was based on YouTube friends. So
Okay.
either YouTube channel creators or on my first moderator was Faye. And so I got to see her in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And so we got to spend some time together. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just really, really awesome. The people you can meet on YouTube and the friendships you make. So
I've tried to drive in each direction and check out some things, but I always end up the vehicle goes underwater and then it's a wash. I can't.
That's crazy.
It's not working out. I'm trying in every direction. I haven't figured out where I could visit.
I know. Well, we just have to come to you then.
Yeah,
I guess
y'all
that's
gotta
the
come
thing.
here. I'm
Yeah.
landlocked. Deb and I are kind of stranded here. Come hang out with us.
I will.
Did you see Dr. Ninja Turtle came here? Did you see some of that?
Yes, I did see that. I'm kind of jealous there because I told him I've got way too many Sky Miles that I need to use, and I'm ashamed that I haven't actually been using them because you don't live forever.
Right. You'll do it. You'll do it.
Yeah, I just need to pull the trigger, but I've got some other trips planned that I need to take care of first.
Yeah, I kind of figured like if you're in the mainland America, you kind of go in each direction and you do these trips. And then at some point you might want to maybe drive across the country or fly over, and then at some point you might want to go up into Canada or Mexico. But then what? You might want to do a Euro trip and then, Hawaii, of course, and maybe Alaska or South, there's all the continents, the potentials.
Well, I mean, Italy's on my list, so so that will be coming.
I will. Euro trip.
Yeah. So I mean, we've been to France twice.
Yeah.
I may put some photos up of that and some other states that we visited that I have photos only of. Yeah. If I ever run out of content, I have like 1,000 videos to edit right now.
Yeah, I know, right? Me too. My video editor is where I put every little thing and then I get in there and make something of each one, Welcome in. And I've been to Europe. My brother and I went, and we did a 2-month and we ended up going to 12 countries and 17 cities. So it was.
I heard you say that. Did you go to Prague?
Prague, yeah. We love Prague, yes.
Did you go to Strasbourg?
Just driving mostly through Austria. That's Austria, yeah. Mostly was just not driving through, but the train passes would take us through Austria. We didn't really do much there, but yeah, Prague was a favorite. Budapest, Hungary was a favorite. Amsterdam was a favorite, and then Florence, Italy was a favorite, and Barcelona, Spain. Those are our 5 that we kind of agree are like, because they're not the bigger, the Rome's and the Paris's are not my brother and I cup or tea as much as the smaller local. We want to get off the beaten path and check out some restaurants and not spend crazy money and go out to eat at a Paris, fancy establishment and things like that. It's not
that's where I think that's where you connect with the culture and the people is on the countryside and away from the tourist traps and everything.
Yeah.
I think, and that's what we did even in Paris. We kind of get our jet lag and give us a day or two, and we hit the big cities are great for the big museums, but then the countryside is beautiful.
Absolutely. So I've got some things in the chat here to do here. So welcome in Honor 4715.
Hey Honor. I saw Honor on our trip.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Welcome in Jerry G. Jerry G is here. Welcome in. We've got Alaskan has come, is in the building. Welcome in. Then we've got in the chat, we've got down here Brandon of Palm Beach is in the building. Welcome in, Brandon of Palm Beach. And then Chris Lee. Chris Lee is here. Welcome in, Chris Lee. He's here as well. And then Groves Bargain Emporium has been the most generous I've seen in YouTube the past couple of days. Just gifting left and right here in a tuber chat too. So Groves Bargain Emporium gifted 5 source memberships. And I'll have to see who they were real briefly here if I'm able. And then we'll go on to the next word in the word association game. While I try to grab those names, you go ahead and talk about the next one on the word association game, which is classic cars.
Classic cars. So my love from this would come from my father. When we were young, he got 2 TR3s and totally got them running, which is a feat in itself, being a TR. Any British car can be tough electrically. So he got those running, and we used to love riding in those little convertible cars. And he would take us to races, and I don't know. I was just always into it, and I was always under my dad's foot. I was, his only child. So, he treated me like I was a son, or like he was just not, he didn't leave me to just girly things. I was out there doing woodworking with him, working on cars with him. He built a house. I was drawing my design of my house with him. So yeah, the classic cars though are kind of loved for that. And what do I like? I think I like the power of a muscle car, but I really love the curves of the 30s, 40s automobiles.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. So we got 5 more gifted memberships. Everything Cat is gifted 5 source gifted membership. And welcome in Mrs. Hopkins 73 from your side as well.
Hey Martha.
Welcome in, Martha. Girl. And my chat's not pulling up, so I won't be able to shout out the names. Yeah, you could bring yours in if you'd like. That'd be great. And Mom of 3 boys got a gifted membership. Awesome. Yeah,
excellent.
Sometimes the tablet doesn't always show me what it needs to show me. Yeah, that's true. It's true. So the next word on the word associated game is growing food. Growing food. Now, this is something I've always done. My dad's parents always had a garden that I would help them work in. And even when I wasn't there, my other grandparents, I'd be riding around on my bike. And if I saw ladies sitting there shelling peas, I would stop, and I didn't know these ladies. I'd just sit there and talk with them. And then, whenever I could, I always tried to grow something, something, a tomato, a pepper, some kind of plant, or flowers even. Even when I lived in an apartment complex. But now last year was the first time ever though that I actually, I'd invested in some new beds
just to try them out to see how I liked it. And just for funsies, I was like, okay, how quickly can I make my investment back? So I had purchased really good soil and the beds and laid them out, and we went on this trip. So it was like throw the stuff in the ground in the end of June, and ran off on this trip and crossed our fingers, and we came back, and this garden was so prolific. And so I started weighing things like and comparing them, not to everything I do is organic, but I was just comparing it to Walmart regular, tomatoes or peppers. I kind of grouped, even though I was doing specialty peppers that would have cost more. And I was making my money back in a month on what I spent on the raised beds. So I kind of proved to myself that, it is worth it. And I hope I proved to a lot of people you can save it. I was saving on the little bit I had productive last year. I was saving $200 a month in groceries.
Wow.
$200. What would you do with an extra 200? That's why I get the vacation though, because I've been growing food. I cook at home all the time. Like I said, I'm cheap. I'm frugal. I do go out to eat, but it's rare. And you basically see on my channel every time I've gone out to eat, and most of that is to on vacation. So, but that's where we kind of spend our money. Even when I worked, again, we were just very frugal, took our lunches to work, and people would be like, how can you afford a vacation like that? And I'd be like, as they're holding their Burger King bag.
A lot of money, right? Right.
Yeah.
So I've got the list here of all the gifted memberships. So Grove's Bargain Emporium gifted 5 to start with, and Rooted in Essential Oils. Welcome to the Dream Life Collective. Ace FLA1, 2 months plus in the Dream Life Collective. Mama 3 Boys, 1 month plus in the Dream Life Collective. Alexis Lexi Milner received a gifted membership as well. Realtor Living received a gifted membership. And then the 5 more gifted memberships from Everything Cali. And those ones are Butler Family Farm received a gifted membership. Mrs. G. Heartily Happy received gifted membership. Okies Eden, 2 months plus in the Dream Life Collective. D-Boss Way, 2 months plus in the Dream Life Collective. The Gen X Effect, 2 months plus in the Dream Life Collective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those are the gifted memberships. Yeah,
awesome.
That's very cool. Thank you, everybody, for your support. It helps make this all happen. Appreciate everybody.
Congratulations.
Simple Family Lifestyle is in here. Thank you. Angela Critters, Fairbrick Studio, Mrs. Hopkins, Mama 3 Boys, New Times, New Beginnings, Chris Lee. Just catching up real quick here before we continue on. And we are caught up. So
I'll bring it back if you need.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Thank you very much. So,
I'll bring it back.
It's right there.
Oh, you were already done.
I was done. Yeah.
Thanks for being
here. Yep. All right. And then continuing on with the word association game is the next word momentarily. Thank you for your patience. We did growing food. And then let's see here. Okay. The next word is cooking meals, prepping meals. You do a lot of that on your channel as well.
Yes, actually today we, because of the freeze, we went out and harvested the rest of, everything but 2 collard green plants. But they'll continue to grow because we didn't like chop them. And then we got the rest of our carrots and beets today. So I was prepping that. I went ahead and I've got the pot of greens going, and tomorrow I'll be processing carrots and beets.
I see.
It's a big day.
So.
Yep. More gifted memberships. Oh my goodness. A Simple Family Lifestyle has gifted 5 Source Dream Life Collective memberships.
That is awesome.
Not yet. It's not loading. If you want, you don't have to do anything if you really want to. Yeah. And then I just took a picture of your screen, so I had it. But yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to announce Ninja Turtle's in the building. Welcome in, Ninja Turtle. Welcome.
Just real quick here.
Okay, I'll just read them off real quick.
It's right below.
Thank you very much. All right. And the gifted memberships by Simple Family Lifestyle. In Plywood, 2 months plus in the Dream Life Collective. I'm Coach Mean Green. Welcome to the Dream Life Collect. Local Reviewer 82 received a gift of membership. Temmie Twisted Zones received a gift of membership. Kiss from Jay received a gift of membership. All right. Welcome, everybody. And I've shouted out everybody. You're awesome too, Brandon. Thank you for your support, everybody, for being here. Ninja, we were just talking about you a little bit and your trip over here to Hawaii. Cool.
Yeah, I can relate to Dr. Ninja a lot because of our frugality and our love for travel and being able to travel because of our frugal lifestyles.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And we got maybe another word or two on the word association game. Let's see what we got. And then we'll transition over to the next phase of the show. So the next word is, let's see. Well, we don't have to we can skip through.
Is it cowbell?
What's that?
Is the next word cowbell?
No, you want to say more cowbell?
More cowbell. We could do more cowbell.
Ring the bell for us. Ring the bell. All right, hold on. You ring the bell. Let's make a song. Hold on. I got the triangle.
Oh, I have one too. I have
You got a triangle?
Yes. Yes.
What's our band name?
Oh, the Misfits. Oh, wait, that's been taken.
Misfits. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got maracas. I got shakers too. Deb and I, we got our shakers.
Yeah, it was Bimbo Barbarella that gave me the triangle, and she actually gave me my first instruction on how to use the triangle. So yes. Oh yes, we're birds of a feather, honey.
Yeah.
I got the screaming goat over here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. I don't have anything like that yet. I got the xylophone.
Oh gosh.
And then over here, awesome. I do have where you can shake the tambourine.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And then so Deb bought all this. She saw what could be.
Oh, I love that.
These are great. These steel tongue drum things and and of course I got got my ukulele.
Love it. I thought about taking up the ukulele.
Yeah. And
just
then like hats.
It's compact and small, and I have small hands. So.
And I got hats and stuffed animals and all the things.
Oh, I have a whole prop area over here.
Me too.
We're birds of a feather. I love it.
I got a big container full of everything. Yes.
I love it. We are a lot alike, aren't we?
Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Brian Tran, you're crazy. This never end. That's right. Random Palm Beach says, I have a fever and the only prescription is more cowbell.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Up in Smoke. Is that the name of our band? No. Perfect. Low Rider. The Screaming Goat. Low Carb Spin loves the Screaming Goat. It is low carb spin day today, all day.
That's right.
So I'll do one more word on the list. I had on here, I had the South because I saw you're traveling. We can skip that. And then animal encounters. We'll talk more about all the animals you've seen. But monetization, like, are you on the pathway or what's going on with your channel?
Where am I? Well, it's interesting because I was floundering. I'd hit 3,600 and then I'd go back to 35 and then I'd hit 39 and I'd go, I think I hit, and then I'd go back. And I was just like, this is exasperating. So I kind of gave it up. But then when the next thing I know, well, of course, I've had great support from, I think, Okies Eden, Chicken Explorers, some of these people. Y'all have been fabulous. Thank you so much. Angela Critters. Like, y'all have been around me for forever. But I was just like, this is just exasperating. So I kind of just ignored it. Then I was like, let me see what signing up does. And so I went to fill it out. And now all I get, because I backed out, I wasn't quite ready. So now all I can see is this.
What is it? To apply?
It's just steps to applying. So then
the YouTube partner program?
Yeah, you can't see what your earn hours are, so I have to go back to.
that means you made it. You're there. All you got to
Well,
do
see,
is
I
read.
never did the 3,000.
That is the 3. I mean,
I never applied for it. So
well,
I
I
just,
don't. It just looks
but
like you just need
according,
to read the legal and sign it, and then
I have
link
other
your.
things to do though first, but
Yeah, take your time,
I
obviously,
have
but
some
you
legal
made
stuff
it.
I want to take care of first before
The
I
3,000
do
is the
anything.
fun part to me. The 4,000 is just the cherry
Well,
on top. Like,
but see, because I've been stuck there forever, I finally figured out I could go to my watch time hours and put in
you
365,
can.
and it
Yep.
shows
Yeah, you got plenty.
4,342.
So as soon as you're ready, once you read all the legalese and all that, and you're ready, because like you said, you
Oh,
can
it's more than legal reading the
you can.
legalese. I have an attorney and I can't meet with them until
Oh, yeah.
because I'm frugal and I own my home. I don't want
Yeah.
to risk losing it over a
Yeah.
frivolous, stupid lawsuit.
Right.
So I'm going to
Totally.
go create an LLC to
Okay.
protect my assets because we don't have
Good
that kind
idea.
of protection that they have in Florida.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
Yep.
we'll
Good
do that
idea.
first.
Yep. There's a
So,
lot we can do, and there should be YouTubers that teach all that for sure too. I know there are some out there, and I had an
well,
LLC for my business back in the day as well. So
I
yeah.
know Mr. Dr. Ninja is doing some of that on his channel,
Something.
and that's kind of where his channel is. So if he ever wants
Yeah.
to have me on and we talk about it, or
There you
I
go.
could tell him what's going on behind the scene, or if anyone ever wants to know, like, how do you do this?
Yeah.
What should I ask? Just send me an email.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
always willing to help anyone technically build their
Mm-hmm.
channel. I'm not a gatekeeper.
No.
Anything I can do to help someone else, I am all for it. So
Yeah. Absolutely. And welcome in. Mark Crow is here, and Ace FLA1 are here as well. Welcome in. Rudy says, Jen says 1,800 something.
1,800 something. Absolutely,
And
Rudy.
Jen says 43 divided by 18.
43 divided by 18.
We're not going to do the math, but we can say numbers. Yeah, Jen says 1,800.
1,800.
Rudy. The
I
kicks,
love Rudy.
he gets his kicks on
I
Route
love Rudy.
66.
But the answer is 2.388888888, Rudy.
Oh, Rudy, she got you with the calculator or with the mental math?
Calculator. I'm not that
Calculator.
good. I can do
Where
some
was
things
Jen?
faster.
Where was Jen in 43 and 34? What?
I know. Oh, but let me tell you, I tried doing a live where I said I will say 6, 7.
Yeah.
If you ask in my channel, don't even try it. It didn't work.
No.
No.
I just did a short with that. It's just like whatever.
I know. And then my neighbor
got 1,000 views.
My neighbor put up a Christmas decoration out of peppermint sticks with a big giant 6, 7 in his yard.
Mm,
and
okay.
and then I found that there was music that somebody said, "I wish you a Merry Christmas."
These kids.
And it had 6, 7 in the lyrics or the chorus as well. So I put that with it. Yeah, that was a flop.
Oh, okay, flopped.
Yeah,
wow.
It was a
yeah,
flop.
It's a whole thing. I've been just learning about these past couple of months, just hearing things on the radio about all of it, and just kids these days. Yeah.
It's funny, whatever. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we had our own lingo in my day. I'm sure you had. We all, So.
Oh yeah. And then what was acceptable and what wasn't.
Yep. We completed the word association game. So like the next part of the show is the 5 questions, like the really getting to know you with the interview format. So I'm gonna get that set up here. Let's see here. I always started out with like, who are you? Like who is Jen? Like tell us about yourself and your background a little bit.
Let me just say, my dad said to me once, he's like, they can say your child by who their friends are. Who the heck are you? He's like, you're friends with everybody. You're friends with the, the honor kids. You're friends with the like more rowdy boys with the Jeeps and the motorcycles, and you're friends with, yeah, I was just friends with everybody. I just find people interesting, and I don't know. You can learn so much from everybody. I don't know. I've just always been attracted to people, and then I, also because of like some of my background, I tend to have more male friends, and maybe because I'm into car stuff and more technical stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool.
But I'm pretty dynamic, and that's why I don't have a niche channel, I would say.
Me too.
And my interests are so varied. I'm a curious person, even at the age of 62. You know.
Yeah.
I just always want to.
Welcome in. Whose channel is this? And welcome in, Cranky Frankie. Welcome both. Yeah.
Hey.
And like, so growing up, like you were talking about that a little bit, like your father kind of was like treating you like it didn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, like he was just being a dad. And so
yeah, he was
tell us a
always.
little
He was
about
pretty
that
liberal.
childhood.
He was liberal. He was pretty, he was like, well, both of us. I didn't want to be a secretary. I refused to take typing because of that. And then he insisted.
Was this Georgia? Was this Georgia growing
Florida.
up?
Florida.
Okay.
I've lived in a lot of states. I went to 5 elementary schools, 10 high schools.
Wow.
I've been around.
Why so much moving? Was it military or?
My dad mainly, and then I had to drop out of school. And so I continued as an adult when I had time going to different schools. But when I lived out in LA, now Los Angeles was great because California had a thing that if you were a minor and you had not graduated school, you had to be enrolled in school to work full time. So that's what I did there. But even before then, I had enrolled in adult ed where I could.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, by the time I moved to Georgia, they did not have adult ed here. That pretty much all they offered here was, unfortunately, just classes to get a GED. And that's what I ended up doing.
Why did you drop out? What happened with the dropping out part?
My mother said she couldn't afford me anymore, and so it was, quit school and get a job. So that's why I moved to. That's why I moved to the other side of the country.
Okay. Wait, where? Where? Other side? California? Where'd you go?
Yeah, I moved to LA. Yeah.
LA. I did that. I did that too.
For a bit. I loved LA. I'd love to go back. It's on my plan. It's my plan.
Downs. It's had its ups and its downs. Like, I can't just say it was always good. I feel like now there's some I don't care much for it now, but in the 80s and racial fires and riots and stuff, I wouldn't say it was always been perfect or anything like that, but
no, I've spent more time in Sacramento and San Francisco as an older adult, in the last probably 20 years than I did in LA, I would say.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So you moved around a lot. You probably had many different jobs too. What is
oh my goodness. I've hung drywall. I've worked on cars, like body shop work. I've done barn building, drafting, just whatever to make money. Restaurant. I never did stripping, but
oh no.
No, but the guys at the drywall site, they were like, you could make so much more money. We'd come visit you after work, and I'd be like, no, it's not going to happen. So, yeah.
Funny. Oh, welcome, Lakeside Laura. Welcome in, Lakeside Laura.
I've lived in a lot of states. I've lived in Indiana, Kentucky, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Florida, California, Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah.
I pretty much was just Ohio, but then I traveled for a second there, but then in Hawaii has been California. I'll say California and Hawaii have been my main three, but Oregon was so short. So, let's see here.
Oregon's a beautiful state.
It is so gorgeous up there.
Gosh.
So we're kind of getting to know Jen a little bit here, and kind of like growing up, and then some of the work and traveling and where you've lived and such. What about like college age? Did you go to college? What's going on?
So I took drafting in high school, and I became, at the time, I don't know what they call it now. I was president of VICA. So all the woodworking, drafting, all those classes, I was kind of like president of that club.
Yeah.
And then I went to I did some college in Brevard Community College. I got my electronics certification, and I was hoping to get on at NASA to do some of the circuit boards during the space shuttle time. But I was a girl in tech in the 80s, early 80s. So you're
right.
And not knowing anyone in the industry, there were no open doors for me. So that's when I went to Orlando, and I was a waitress on International Drive before I moved to Georgia.
Okay. Cool. Welcome in April Showers 9 on your side, and then Lakeside Laura's been with us 5+ months in the Dream Life Collective. Hey, Laura! Awesome. Very
Congratulations.
Cool. And in the chat, they're chatting away about, because like some of them live in Florida. It looks like Cranky Frankie got a new place near Clearwater, and then Palm Beach, where Brandon's at. And
I've been around all those places.
Yeah.
Because even in Orlando and Florida, I lived all over, because we moved down pre-Disney. So I lived Orlando, Winter Park, Tampa, Miami. But I've spent a lot of time Jupiter, West Palm area.
Yeah.
So Port St. Lucie, Newport Richey. Lived in Tampa. But but I've been up here. I've been here in Georgia over about 40 years or more.
40 years in Georgia. Wow. Okay, cool.
Surprised me too.
So here we are in more present day. Welcome in, Desert Livanina. Here we are in more present day. So adult, mature years. You've got family. You've got a setup there. What's life like? You got a YouTube channel. You're also still traveling and doing things. You're retired. What is the life like these days?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I was I ended up becoming an engineer without going to college. So I hit the wireless industry at the right time. I was doing drafting. I was doing like outside plant stuff, like for Bell South, GTE. I did some work for British Telecom, stuff like that, where we were converting their maps, engineering maps, to digital drawings. And then wireless came along, and somebody said, you'd be perfect in what we're doing. They wouldn't tell me what they were doing. It was top secret. I had to sign an NDA. They hired me. I'm like, why? But it was a great career. I did consulting for many years, and then went on to work for Metro PCS. I built out a lot of networks. So I worked on Sprint, AT&T, Bell South Mobility Latin America, Bell South Mobility Local, PowerTel, Suncom. But I was flying out to Sacramento every week to work, and then I just got tired of that. Threw in a resume here, and they hired me on as a consultant here in Atlanta. So,
cool.
But then I worked for corporate for 10 years, lost my personality, lost my sense of humor, lost who I was, all this stuff. And then and then I retired, and I've had the pleasure, benefit of like exploring creative outlets, doing things. So from antique deal seller to jewelry seller to photography, all kinds of stuff.
You're dabbling in a lot of different things in your retired years. Nice. Like that, little side hustles, little hobbies. So nice. So, nice.
But YouTube has been awesome.
YouTube is fun. Yeah. And to me, it's the marketing arm of whatever you want to do. It's the marketing arm. So I think it's a good place for us all to invest time, energy to build out some structure, some foundation, to then be able to roll out all the ways you want to monetize your life, and then figure out how you want to live it freely, enjoy the planet and this experience.
Right.
And that's where you build that side of it in. So the first step, a lot of us are in that first step, which is just monetizing our life in different ways. And then the other side of the coin is going to be all the ways to then experience this life the fullest with that new freedom and funds and whatnot. So
Oh, right.
dream life.
Absolutely.
Dream life.
Absolutely. Yeah, you never
Yes,
know what
indeed.
can happen.
I know.
With
Yeah,
YouTube.
and we could be a trailblazing collective. 1,000 of us that have kind of come together here, and we're in the first year of this group. 1,000 of us to start with, or whatnot. That as we each reach that next level, the rest of YouTube and then outside of YouTube sees, and then just start to, and then they build in the same kind of pathway we've been showing the way to do it. So.
Mhm.
It's interesting. Underground Railroad was then different. Now we're in some sort of a internet, digital railroad of sorts. So,
Yeah. It's it's really amazing. Like I said, I started my first channel as just I was doing trivia, just during the the C era, the big C. And I just thought like my brain was going to mush, and I was like, I've got to do something for myself to keep my brain active and going. And so in the early months of that, I was just doing trivia on another channel name, just because I love learning, and I just had to keep my brain busy. And YouTube does that. I've learned so much, and I'm doing baby steps, but now I've got last year I finally got, even though I've been doing this 4 years, I finally got my editing software last year, and I'm using Adobe Express, which I love.
Cool.
And I love learning, and I love meeting new people and learning about different things. And I think YouTube is great at providing that.
It is. Absolutely.
Even if I was going to say, if I do a home repair, I'm YouTubing several creators on that to learn, because everybody has their own little preference of doing a certain job or task or knowledge. And so, I love YouTube for that.
Yeah. Awesome. Talking about YouTube. So your YouTube journey, it says you started around April 2022, and you've got like 1,777 subs, 1,770 subs plus, and then almost 2,000 videos, not almost 900,000 views, getting close to 1 million there. So what has your journey been like, your YouTube journey? Do you have milestones that you've passed along the way that you have been memorable? Have there been challenges? Has it been fun? What's your YouTube journey been like?
It's all the above.
All the above.
And hard work to boot. It is hard work.
Yep.
So, and I knew that coming in, watching other creators talking about one video taking 8 hours to do. And I'm like, oh, I could do it so much faster, until I spent like 4 hours doing a 1 minute short. It's just like, it's never say never. And I know shorts will bring me subs. They're not going to bring me too much of anything else, but they're valuable. They are important to put out there. I think they bring you your subs, your lives bring you your watch hours, and together they bring you people, driving people to your long-term content. So, but again, all the back end stuff is very important. The people I've met, a lot of people have shared stuff. There are people I watch that will try certain experiments with their channel, like putting a long form video out and putting the shorts out, seeing how well it does compared to one they don't do that with, and giving the results to us. So, I mean, I love people like that who like to experiment and train. I do that more in the garden than with YouTube, but
awesome. Welcome in Graciela Gracie G. Welcome.
Hey, Gracie.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
And then So yeah, your YouTube journey, like, did you have any celebrations on here at like say 500 or 1,000 subs or anything like that? Or maybe when you do the
No,
monetization, when you actually sign the thing, maybe you'll have a live party or something.
I did a live party last week when y'all came and raided. I was having one
Yeah.
Saturday, like,
Yep,
let's
that's right.
celebrate us, because I couldn't
That's
do
right.
it without everybody. And we did this together. So
Yeah.
I did that, but when I do I tend to feel awkward doing the round number milestone
Okay.
celebrations, because
Mhm.
I'm grateful every day for every subscriber. And
Right.
so I just feel like I should reflect that in my thanks. And so I'll
Right.
do my thanks to my subscribers that I'll, like, when I just feel overwhelmed, like, pinch me. Am I really doing this?
Yeah.
Like, do I really have like 1,700 people that really want to watch me? Is that crazy?
Right.
So
Right.
when I get that kind of feeling, that's when I'm putting
Hmm.
out that, like, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, because
Yes.
that's what I'm feeling in the moment, you know?
Hmm.
And I
Yep.
just don't want to be doing it because everybody does a round number thing. So I just feel
Nice.
awkward about that. So yeah.
Yeah. Welcome in 4K 1974 from your side. Welcome, welcome. And
Yeah.
I created this background for you. In StreamYard, you can kind of do a quick generator thing and type in what you want. So for my guests, sometimes for my guests, I'll tune into them a little bit and I'll put together a little background. So let's show that on the screen here. Give me a second to pop that up. This kind of showcases her easy street, little easy street, and then I put the tractors. She's got her content. She's got the antique cars and the tractors and the airplanes, airplanes and such from your traveling and your adventures out there. So
Oh,
what do
yeah.
you think about that?
Yeah, I was saying that'd be my dream. Actually, I pass like places like this in Kentucky with the rolling hills, and then you have the
Right.
mountains at the back, and that is like,
Mm.
oh, I love that property. But
Aw,
being 62, my reality is my body hurts. Like,
yeah,
disco was tough.
yeah. Disco.
Disco was tough on the body. So,
Oh my.
but I'm just gonna say that, yeah, I would have loved that in my 30s. That would have been my dream property for sure,
Yeah,
for
for sure.
sure.
I've
But
never heard someone say that dancing, an era and dancing was the cause of their struggles. Wow.
did you not see the platform shoes that we had to dance into?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
And the
yeah,
woman,
well, the shoes
y'all
and
wear
the hip
you're
action.
y'all wear the
Yeah,
crazy shoes. What are you doing to
doing the
yourself?
bump was heck on those hips.
Oh my God. I'd probably be doing one of these like the whole time, like
Oh yeah,
yeah,
there you
John
go.
Travolta or something, you
There you go.
know.
Do the hustle.
Yeah,
Do,
do the
do,
hustle.
do, 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 do.
Yeah, good times, good
Oh
times.
yeah, yeah. That was a
Yeah.
big part of my childhood. That was a great escape for me. The teen
I like
clubs.
growing up. Like my dad would play classic rock and roll, so I grew up with a lot of the older music. But then, like I really like what I grew up with, like the '80s music and the '90s music and the hip hop and all the, it was better before this current version. And yeah, so.
Yeah, the current version could get a little dark and bleak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's part of dumbing down the population a lot.
But there's also some really good newer jazz artists out there, and
Yeah.
some really good newer rock bands out there. There's a
Right.
band I've been really into lately called Goose, and I can
Mm,
listen to every song on their album. So if you're a fan
okay.
of classic rock, there's almost every
Yeah.
song you can say, "Oh, that sounds like," or "Oh, that sounds like." You could hear the influence in the
Yeah.
music. And then they've also done some collabs with Fish. So if you're
Okay.
into like Fish,
Cool.
the band Fish, they've
And
done
fish,
some
yeah.
jams with them. So they do
Yep.
a little jam, and then they do a little classic rock kind of sound with a
Cool.
modern flair. But they're
Cool.
really awesome. And the Budos band is good too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, Timmy does everything. Welcome in, Timmy. How are you? He's a race car
Hey.
guy. You share an
Oh
interest in car.
yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. That's a goal of mine this year is to get to a track or two. So.
Oh, gotta do it. I've been to the Indianapolis Raceway. It was the Brickyard 400 in Indianapolis, and I met Roger Penske up in one of those boxes. Big name. Yeah.
Wow. I saw Stewart when he was doing the midget racing stuff around Indiana. He'd do like the fairground stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mhm.
So let's see on the interview on the 5 question. Welcome in Musical Kill Shot. I've been studying your channel, of course, getting ready for this show, and so some of the topics I've seen across your channel. Of course, new channel April 2022, skin cancer survivor. Some of the themes I noticed is the cooking and the gardening, growing food, and the cars, the antiques, and the road trips, and eating, restaurant reviews and such, and adventures that you went on and some of your traveling, and like crossing each state border. Welcome to Florida, welcome to Georgia, welcome to North Carolina, and all of those.
Yeah.
And
I also like saying, what city am I in? So I'll see a beautiful skyline, and we'll film that, and we'll have people guess the city is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anytime you can gamify, anytime you can make it interactive is a good thing on here. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Timmy says Tony Stewart got out of outlaw spirit car. I raced against him down here in Louisiana. That's what Timmy says. He raced against.
Oh wow!
Stewart.
Wow.
Very interesting. Brandon Palm Beach. Oh, can anyone post Easy Street with Jen's channel? Totally good. I use the user handle Easy Street, and I just searched that with Jen like this.
Yeah.
And I just searched that, and it pops up right at the top. So,
that was one.
Feel free to share the link if anybody could.
That was one thing I did with my channel, and I did a short video on what to name your channel or how to do a channel name.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty good video. But another thing I did was a lot of research. There's no other Easy Street with Jen out there. Nope. I went and got all my socials. Like, even though I don't do content on all the socials, I went and secured that name on all the social media sites. I made my email that. It's my everything.
Perfect.
So everything
Mrs.
is
Hopkins. Thank you, Mrs. Hopkins. She shared your link, so people can check it out.
Thanks, Martha. Love you.
Yay, Martha.
Love to Mama
and
B.
Then, so some of the themes of your channel, and then of course, like I noticed that you're approaching 1 million views on your channel, and all your video counts, sub counts, which is really great. And so yeah, you see a lot on your channel of vintage cars and tractors and airplanes, and so you're really fascinated with the automobiles of different types too, and truck pulls too. You go to truck pulls,
truck and tractor pulls.
Now,
if you've never been there, exciting as can be. I mean,
this is my farm right here.
I love it.
I'm a suburb boy.
One of my shorts that did really well was the tractor pull I went to. There was a female competitor, and the name of her big John Deere tractor was Plan B.
Plan B. Okay. All right.
So I named that one Farm Jokes.
Yeah.
And,
Deb's from Indiana, so she's been to tractor pulls
and
things like that. And she lived in Florida too, so she's resonating with all that too.
We've just been passing each other by, Deb.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I'll come up. We'll hook up. We'll get out.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever been to a demolition derby? Brandon Palm Beach wants to know.
I have. I love the Crazy 8 at the races too. So yeah, there's some demo there going on. If you're lucky.
They got something here in Maui. Like I see all the cars lining up to get into this car thing. I think they put these cheap cars on the road and they drive around in circles or something. I don't know what.
We have a classic car show.
Classic car shows do come through, yeah. So on your channel, like I said, seeing you crossing borders into Florida, North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, prepping food. I see you doing a lot of cooking, like hard-boiled egg, how to do the pork loins and the casseroles and the chicken and the restaurant reviews, and then how to do savory bread pudding and then grilling and making cakes and deviled eggs your way and all
Yeah.
the things.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I get from my garden, I process like I
Yeah.
want it ready to eat. Like I just don't want to freeze it. I want it like into a meal. So I'll make like a sweet potato curry, or I'll make a, right now I have the greens going. I'm gonna like, freeze a batch of greens that already had the meat and everything in them. So I've got okra all prepared, stuff like that.
And I work in local produce. So what I do is I bring home a box every week of and there's a 50 to 100 farms that we're sourcing from. So I'm getting like the best of all these different worlds. It's kind of interesting. I don't grow everything on the land here, but I'm a part of a system, a support system for all the farmers in Maui and Hawaii.
So is it a CSA?
Then I have access. Yeah, it's a CSA for the houses. But then it's also for restaurants and grocery stores. We do wholesale sales and such. And we have a commercial kitchen, so I get access to a lot of those products. And there's a little
bit of everything there.
There's
with the
farmers
CSA.
Market. We do farmers market too. So there's a lot of cool things happening.
Awesome. I love that.
Welcome Butler Family Farm. Talking about farming. Welcome to Butler Family Farm.
I wish that, like in countries like, or places where you live in Florida, South Florida, especially, food is available to everyone. And I have an orchard as well, not just a garden. So I have all kinds of berries and a plethora of trees back there. I need more. But I'd love to be able to give fresh food to the local food bank. Is my ultimate goal.
Right, your extras.
Would love to do that. So, I think I heard from one of the homesteaders on YouTube. There was I think there's a teaching in the Torah that's something about like you give a third to yourself, a third to your neighbors, and a third to nature. And I love that whole kind of concept. Now y'all see me chasing the deer and chasing the crows and stuff. I'm happy to feed them.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I've got some notes on that too. So like growing food, I've seen you're growing things like tomatoes and peppers and persimmons and watermelon and sweet potato and okra and bell peppers and asparagus and cilantro and blueberry and pawpaw even.
Pawpaw, the only tropical fruit native to North America. It does not grow in Florida. It grows in Georgia all the way up into Canada. And it's totally native.
Welcome to Chad, Kevin in the building. And then, like you had said, the animals that you've crossed paths. I got a list here for that too. So I've seen on your channel that you've crossed paths with hummingbirds and coyotes and fox and turkey and guinea, your dog, of course, and monkeys and cranes and squirrels and birds across your adventures. And so,
actually, that's my former roommate's dog. So,
your former roommate. Okay.
Yeah. So, Yeah, I lived in a commune. When I met my husband, I was living with 4 guys. Okay.
Was it a hippie thing or no?
We called it the commune. But it was a great situation. They were all like brothers to me, and I was groomsman. I was best man at my roommate Don's wedding, and I've been like part of the family and Aunt Jen to other roommates' kids as they've grown and stuff. So it was great. And then I knew my husband, he was not jealous. So I'm like, oh, he's the guy for me.
There you go. He just knew because I also work with a lot of males. And so a lot of my friendships, again, were male based because of my interest, my job, all of that stuff. So, yeah. And then across your channel, like I've seen you playing music and dancing with your husband there, and the truck pull content, and even Key West, the Christmas lights during winter and the Cinco de Mayo. So you're always sharing what's in the moment, so.
I try to. I mean, I miss a lot of them, but we had friends that RIP to Spartan Dan. He was a YouTuber too. We lost him last year to cancer as well, but he used to do national days every day. or a lot of the time. So that was always fun. That was kind of his thing. But
I like doing stuff like that. Like I call it every day is a holy day, or every day is a holiday. And then each day I look up all the holidays for the day or the month, and then I put content out to celebrate. Like the most recent one was kombucha day, and I had a kombucha that day, and I talked about history and how the holiday was created and all the things. And
I saw that.
Welcome in Jonah Sales. Welcome. Tuber Chat's in here networking. Tuber Chat's awesome. And Peyton Samuels is in the building. Welcome, everybody. 22 million here.
I've done some fermenting, but I haven't gone the SCOBY kombucha route yet. So
it's pretty cool. I like the health benefits and the taste too a lot of times too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. On my notes, welcome in Mike's Adventure Sparks. So YouTube journey. So what do you say is working for you, and what do you say has been some challenges in your YouTube journey?
Again, challenges getting that back end done and getting it clean and like doing the administrative stuff. Cleaning up my files, my download folder. Like it gets bad to where so my setup, I have a laptop and I have an extra drive in it, but I don't want to put anything on it for whatever reason. And then my regular computer, it will get backed up because all my downloads. So I'll have to go and clean those out before my computer crashes. But I also, and I recommend this for everybody. Like I don't do the what you call it? I don't do the data backups on your phone or any of that, the Google stuff. I have an external drive. My whole YouTube life is right here.
Okay.
I have 4 terabytes of space. So this is only about half used. It keeps everything off my phone. It keeps everything off my any of those crappy drives that say they're full. We want your money. It keeps everything off my laptop. And if there's ever a fire, this is the first thing I'm going to grab because this is my life. If anything ever happens to YouTube, I have everything here.
Wow.
If I want to expand to other social medias, now that I've grown my YouTube channel, I've got everything here. I don't have to redo or start from scratch or any of that stuff. So I recommend this to everyone. Definitely get yourself a backup system.
Good idea.
Keep it organized.
I had the benefit of getting one of these iPhone 16 Pro, one of the newer models when it came out, and it has a humongous amount of storage, and I couldn't do any of what I've been doing. I ran out of space all the time before I got that. So, and it's better quality too with the picture, the imaging and everything, and the sound, and it was definitely a level up for me.
Yeah, I use a Samsung now. I think I have the 21 FE. I bought it right as I started. Now I bought all kinds of equipment I've never used for YouTube.
Right, of course.
Luckily, not too much, but I did buy another camera because I only had a SLR.
Wow.
So I did buy that, and I never used it. Really, it was clunky, and my phone's always on me and convenient. So, but sometimes we do stuff with my husband's Pixel, Google Pixel, and his pictures are amazing.
Yeah.
So my next phone may be a Pixel. I don't know.
Yeah. Welcome in. Ellen Smile is in the building. Welcome.
Hi.
I always like to ask, like, what is your best life or your dream life? Like going forward here, like what does that look like? Do you change anything? And what are some things you can change to add that next level of living?
Well, my goal for 2026 is because we save so much money on just the little bit of garden. I expanded last year, but we didn't have everything fully operational last year. So I know I'm going to save like just a bukus of dollars next year. I'm expanding this year. We have 32-inch beds that are raised. Now I have 32-inch beds that I built myself that are cedar, but they're 7 years old now. So I'm going to replace those and do the landscape fabric so I don't have to worry about mowing or maintaining. Get those beds down, continue to expand. Then I've got all the materials ready for a 100 by 30 foot ground garden that I'm going to put in with a fence, gate, everything, to, again, grow more of my own food. And that'll be more for melon, squash, that type of thing. And then as far as where my channel is going to go, like now that I'm monetized, I've been in the talks with my nephew.
Yeah.
We have a long distance relationship. He's on the West Coast. And so we're talking about starting a podcast. So,
nice.
yeah, so we're probably going to grow there. I don't think we'll be doing it too often, maybe every other week, maybe once a month to start and just see where that goes. So I'll have that in addition to my regular content. And then with the car stuff, I hope to do more races and some more shows next year as well.
Maybe you'll have a podcast booth at one of these antique car shows or something. That would be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. So, and I also do plan on a trip out west. So I know that's coming, at least one trip out west. I may do the Southwest and hopefully Italy. So Chris is my husband's, he had one of his full-timers retire this year and not replaced. So, but they're in the works of what they're going to do for the upcoming year. So
couple shout outs. Welcome to Explorador 80s here and Scotty J Travels. And then Mrs. Hopkins shared an update. I guess Russia 8.4 earthquake, Hawaii and most of Cali supposedly getting hit with tsunami. Hubby caught me panicking. So something to look into the news and check in on for everybody. Yeah, I guess check into that. See what it says.
Do you have alarms there if you have a warning?
Yeah, we do have some alarms.
I would say, yeah.
Explorador 80 has a question. What's the podcast going to be about?
The podcast, we're going to do random topics.
Okay.
And just kind of talk off the cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a generation.
Show about nothing, like Seinfeld says. Show about nothing.
Now I'm thinking about calling it Generations.
Generations.
That kind of leaves him off. You know?
I know. You got to figure out his side of it. What's his name if you want to share
that? I'll have to ask him if he wants that to be.
Yeah, you don't have to share. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's actually texting me, so he must know I'm thinking about him.
So Nina says they had an earthquake in the Mojave Desert area last Tuesday. But she lives on the San Andreas Fault. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Georgia has a fault, so we get earthquakes here too.
Right.
We had one area they were getting rolled for back in 1993. They had a roll of earthquakes going on for 3 months there.
Yeah, let's transition into the rapid fire, and then we can get to the paneL and questions from the audience as well after that, and then a raid, real quick raid. So so let's see. Rapid fire is a fun, quick round to get to know Jen a little bit better. Just real simple, fun stuff. So I'll read the prompt and you just say whatever comes to mind. And so the first one is, Jen is
a nutcase. Yeah, I'm just a little goofball.
There you go.
You never know what's going to happen here.
Yeah. Easy Street with Jen is...
Oh, nothing like what it sounds.
No.
Which is totally wrong in naming your channel.
Right.
No, but it is... it was through the School of Hard Knocks, for those who came late, that we came to Easy Street. So...
nice.
Yeah. But I think we're just versatile, and we're game for anything. Like I've had people say, "Hey, will you film this street in Atlanta?" I'll be like, "Sure, let me get on that."
There you go. What about, so your subscribers are?
They're amazing. Like I just cannot believe. And then some of the friendships that I've formed with people, it's it's pretty amazing. And then the other day when I was doing my celebration live, right? I had a girl come in and she's like, "You're always on time. Whenever I'm down and I really need something positive, there you are."
Okay.
And I was like, that meant the world to me.
Yeah.
Like if that's what they think my channel is, I mean, I'm just so flattered. And I'm flattered that I can be that for someone.
Right. What's one more word that describes you?
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Well, I'm really totally humbled by everybody's support. I mean, it's just again, like I said, that's why I try to be authentic. And like when I feel overwhelmed with the emotion that I feel, and it doesn't even have to be like, oh, I gained 10 subscribers, or it's the most subscribers I've gotten in a month. It's not even those moments. It's those off moments where I just feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's one thing that makes you happy?
Experiences. Living a good life, getting out there. Like there's so much free we can do, right? And there's so much free stuff we can do in our own community, right? We can go to the library, we can learn how to use a computer, we can learn how to do social media, learn how to YouTube, learn how to speak another language. There's just so many opportunities out there in life to grab a hold of. And we only have this like short, finite, unknown period here on earth. And like, I don't know, I just want to just take everything in and just, like absorb it all, and I want to see everything and do everything. And, yeah.
Cool. What about like cats or dogs? What do you feel?
Both, but I am a dog person. But at my age and the fact that we like to travel, it's a little bit too much for us anymore. I've always been somebody who rescued dogs and everything. But yeah, I think they, you're older, they become a fall risk, or they're expensive, or if you travel, you have to have somebody to care for them, or you're limited on your travels. And so,
that's true.
Yeah. So we had our time though.
What about coffee or tea?
Again, I like both. I've got to have my 2 cups in the morning, and then especially in the cold weather, I like my teas.
Right.
Yeah. Or if I have a good batch of mint in the summer, I'll make a nice batch of mint tea, cold tea.
There you
Love
go.
that. So refreshing.
Nice. Very nice. What about like a favorite food of yours?
Oh, food.
Food. Me too.
That's it.
Me too. All of the food.
Is it done yet?
Yeah, more food. Thank you.
Raw.
Like favorite drink, maybe?
I'm a water gal.
Water.
I drink a lot of water. Yeah, I'm not into, if I drink a soda, it'll be a ting, which is like a grapefruit soft drink from the island. It's not too sweet. But yeah, I'm not, I like wine. But even that, I'm kind of.
Okay. No tsunami reports yet in Hawaii so far.
Good.
What about like dessert? You like desserts, like any favorite ice cream flavor or dessert?
I'd rather have bread and pasta than dessert.
Pasta than dessert. Okay. Yeah, bread can be good.
That's my carb fave.
Butter. You do butter on the bread or whatever jam from your
yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's just bread. I'll eat it plain. I'll eat it chunky.
I like that too. Like a good sourdough. Like,
yeah. I wish I had the time to sourdough.
Right. Like the kombucha. It's another, couple more of these questions, and then while we do that, I'll drop the link for people to start coming up on stage that we've gotten to know, and also if you have questions or comments for Jen, put them in the chat as well. So I'll drop the link here in a minute, but the next one is, what's a favorite city you've traveled to in the world?
Oh, I did time in Lexington. It comes to mind first. I mean, I love a lot of cities like Chicago, Paris, and small towns in France. Just absolutely love Karnak, the whole Druid history, the megaliths like Stonehenge are there, and that's just crazy. And carvings from the 15th century monks in the side of the cliffs on the ocean. Just crazy stuff I've seen. But Lexington, Kentucky. It's small, but it's fun. You have the university, you have horse races, the horse culture, the derby stuff is so fun there.
Bourbons and whiskeys, I'm sure too. And,
yeah, you had the music places. I was working there
around college towns.
Yeah, I was working there, and they had jazz clubs, which we didn't, believe it or not, Atlanta. You would think there would be jazz and blues clubs everywhere, but it's slim pickings here. I tried to get a blues artist here. He said, if you promote it and pay for the venue and everything, we'll come.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome, LGGG Love is in the building. Welcome.
Sorry, I was going to say this is a famous blues artist who is regularly played on the cable channel network even, but I knew if he thought the blues didn't sell that well here in Atlanta, it probably wasn't a good thing.
Interesting. We've got Brandon and Palm Beach is in the back room, but I got a couple more of these questions here. So what about in the world, like a country you'd love to visit? I think you mentioned that earlier.
All of them.
Italy, all of them, I know.
All of it. Yeah, and when you mentioned Florence, that's where we want to go primarily. Yes. We don't Rome, I might go there just to say I've been there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe do one of the quick day tours where you get top on, hop off, not take a purse, not take a wallet. And but yeah, Florence is where we want to go. We want to do the Uffizi.
For sure. Yeah, and Graciela Gracie G says, question for Jen, do you see live music much, like in pubs and around the towns?
We're not barflies, so we don't do the pub scene so much. Now, I live between, living in Atlanta, we've got Athens close by, and Athens is the home of REM, the B-52s, the truckers, everybody. And actually Mike Mills from REM and Darius Ruckers and I forget who else just formed a new band in Athens. So we have new music from them is available.
Well, speaking of, that's
we do concerts. We just saw we go to other concerts. I went to George Clinton, Parliament Funk.
P-Funk. I saw them.
Like that was such a fun
concert. I actually drove the P-Funk band to the airport after their performance in Kent, Ohio. So that was kind of cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Last couple questions and then we'll bring Brandon up here. So do you dance or play any music instruments, anything like that? Sing anything?
I took piano and I took voice in high school. Well, middle school took piano. I took, because it was allowed as part of the curriculum. I took voice lessons again. It was because it was allowed as part of the curriculum. I always took chorus in public schools and stuff like that. I picked up a guitar. I could play some songs, but no, I am thinking about taking up the ukulele though.
Yes, it's fun. Fun.
Yeah.
What about any favorite music genres or musicians? Any favorite TV shows, movies, anything culture?
Everything.
Everything
music, but TV. We have not had a TV in 20 years.
Oh wow. We just started watching all these streaming shows the past couple years.
I don't even have time for that. I feel bad because Mrs. Hopkins sent me her favorite movie is Love Actually.
Okay.
She sent it to me. Martha, how long did it take me to watch that? Like a year, 2 years.
Wow.
I just don't have the time. I was like, what? I tell my husband all the time, like, what did we do when we had TV? What did we have time for?
Yeah. Let's see. So Brandon of Palm Beach is here in the back room. He's going to come up and let's see what questions or comments he has for Easy Street with Jen.
Hey,
Hi.
good to
First
see you,
off,
Brandon.
it's nice. It's a pleasure to meet you. This was an amazing live, guys. Just so you
Oh,
know.
thank
Thank you.
you. I'm flattered. Thank you.
You're a very interesting person, Miss Jen, and I have a lot of similar. I mean, you're a little older than me, not by much, but we've gone through a lot of the similar pathways in life, and I could relate to you almost. I'm gonna say 90% of everything on this interview, and that's
That's
awesome.
amazing. I'll have to
Yeah,
come down and visit
it's
you.
crazy.
Yeah, next time I'm over on the East Coast, I'll come down and visit. We'll hook up.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
love
that's
doing
awesome.
that. I love doing that. I've met a lot of YouTubers. It's one of my favorite things to do is meet
That's
people in
really
real
cool
life.
because I've got a few local here that I'm gonna try to, like Kyle, and there's a few other
Yeah.
people, you know, that are close to me. They're only like an hour drive, and I'm like,
I know.
you know, we're becoming friends on YouTube, so it's like, you know, that's a pretty
Yeah.
cool thing to do.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like I just formed a relationship with Feel Good Cooking and More out in Texas. And you would
Mhm.
think that we have been friends forever. We get on the phone and we just giggle like teenagers. It's crazy. I absolutely love it. She has a sick, crazy sense of humor. I love that too. So she's always telling people that she does her videos for me because I'm a lonely old lady.
Well, that's what friends do is they bust your chops all the time, you know?
Oh yeah, I love it. We're each other's favorite troll.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
That's
That's
right.
that's so awesome. But I just wanted to come in. Oh,
Rudy's
go
here
ahead,
in the
Storch.
back room as well. So you hang out,
Oh,
Brandon. Don't go anywhere, Brandon.
nice
I'm not
seeing
Rudy's
you,
gonna.
gonna come up.
Brandon.
I won't.
Yeah,
So
I'll check you out,
Rudy,
Brandon.
Make sure that we have any questions or comments for Jen. I'm not saying you can't do numbers too, but yeah, let's direct some of that to Jen. So here we are, Rudy Iraheta.
6'7".
6'7".
7. Hey, Rudy.
Oh, hello, your birthday is coming.
You know it, Rudy. Rudy amazes me that he knows and remembers everyone's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
It's
he did that.
and
astounding.
Brandon had a birthday last month.
Oh, happy birthday, Brandon.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
Happy
That's
birthday,
I
Brandon.
would go get my birthday
Rudy
hat on.
And
Rudy put a post up. I was pleasantly surprised when I
Mm-hmm.
went up, and all of a sudden
and,
he's got, and he had a birthday song and everything. I was
Yeah,
like, I
he
was like,
made
I
he
and
was
made me
blown
a
Jen,
away,
six.
Rudy. Thank you
say,
so much.
He made me a 6-hour
can you
live stream for
say
my
how does
birthday.
Jen pronounce 325?
325.
Can you say it 325?
325.
32,
Shall I spell
34,
it?
please.
32, 34.
No.
I
Where were you in 1932 or 34?
where was I in 1932? I was not even thought of, Rudy. I'm not that
Come
old.
on.
30.
Wow, Rudy.
Can you say 3800, Jen?
3,800.
You know,
All
38
right.
is the year you were born. Echo was born in 38, fictionally. So was Rosa
Fictionally,
Parks born in
very, very
38,
fictionally.
We've
fictionally.
got take a breather, Rudy. Take a breather. We got musical kill shot to
Okay,
bring up
can you
here
say
as well.
51, Jen? Where were you in the
51.
year 51?
I was not born in the 51.
All right, Rudy. I'm gonna
That's the
mute you
year
for
World
right
War
now.
II ended.
I was not born then either, Rudy. Come
I
on, you're killing
I
me
just
here,
gotta mute
Rudy.
Rudy for right now. Just because each person has to get an opportunity. So musical kill shot is here. Let's bring him up on the stage.
No, I love you, Rudy.
Yeah, we love Rudy. Just gets
Hey,
in
musical
spurts.
kill shot. Good to see you. You're an AI musician. Fascinating.
Yeah.
You know whose president is on the $45 bill?
And the
Stream
45.
anyway.
There is no $45 bill.
I know he's asking these trick questions.
I know he's
Yeah,
a
for Jen
tricker.
to say
Tricker guy.
45.
I was gonna just say to Jen, that's very
Yes.
interesting what you said earlier in the stream when you said about like how you like to help people as well, because that's what I do myself in some ways. Like if there's trolls, I'll probably ban them or something for someone or whatever. I
Right.
really like to help people, and it's very mentally helpful.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we're like I like trolls. I mean, I think they're
Me too.
just I mean, I like the challenge of winning them over. Like, and I think usually
Yes.
90% of the time
Me
that's
too.
what happens. Like, it's rare that I ever have to really boot somebody out.
Welcome,
Or like
Chip Lowe. Are you
yeah, or
watching?
like
Welcome, Chip.
Lulu's channel, she was getting harassed one night by this guy, and
Yeah.
she'd about had enough. And she'd asked me to block him, but I was just like, quit harassing my grandma. And he quit. He
Wow.
felt embarrassed, so he just quit and went away. We didn't even have to block him. It was awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
In the
sometimes do
background,
things like that.
in the background, I'm starting to see who's all live. So while we all hang out here, I'll be getting the raid going here. So I see
awesome. I can't wait.
driving daily is live. I see that. Greenland Quilter Katie is live with her audience. So I'll be getting y'all a list here and we can choose together. But sorry for that interruption. Continue.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. So what kind of AI music do you mostly produce?
Maybe a bit of goth rock, trap metal. Just all types, really.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome. Those
I
are
went
both
through a
great
weird
genres.
phase doing 60 to 70s music at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome. Oh yeah, the snow. We were supposed to get down to minus 11, but they've changed some of that. So I don't know what.
Over here, but it didn't happen. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah. Now, where are you located?
A little small town that sometimes snows in January, but we didn't get the snow this January. So.
Oh, okay. So, are you in the U.S. or are you in the U.K.?
Oh, Ellen Smile. So Ellen Smile's here. Let's get her up on the stage. Welcome, Ellen Smile.
Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing today?
Oh, look at you. What a great name and a great smile. How perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. So,
hello, Ellen.
How are you guys? How's everybody doing? I just want to talk real quick. I got up really early this morning, and I got up this really early this morning, and my girlfriend, she wants to move, so we went to go to this hotel, and while we were driving down, it took us an hour to get down there. We get down there because she wants to move, so some kind of expo that if you can, find out information about like North Carolina. She wants to move to Tennessee. We get all the way down there.
Imagine minus 13. Can you say minus
13, baby? On, and guess what happened? We had the wrong day. We were sitting there. We were like, oh my gosh. So we sat in their hotel. We drank some coffee, and then we went to Mangione's, whatever that is. And the guy was, hello. I'm really off today. So the guy Manny at Mangiano's, whatever, you are the best waiter. He got us free things for next time appetizers, and he gave me free lemon cookies. So the story is always be nice to the person that serves you, because we were so nice. We were like a little dancing and stuff. We did good.
Do you have any questions or comments for Jen, Ellen?
Jen, I just wanted to say I am so happy to see you, and I just wanted to know how do you deal with the trolls? Like, I've been trying to be really good with the trolls, and just like I sort of be like, I'm monetized, and you can do what you want, but how do you handle them?
Well, for the first thing, you ignore them.
I was in a live and I was talking, and they were really irritating the people that I know in the live. They were getting offended, and where I wasn't able to like cancel anybody out, and I was trying to tell everybody to calm down.
Try to have one moderator.
Yeah, well, now I do, but I never did. I never had anybody, with the wrench on my channel. And I was able to put somebody as a wrench, but I really just like to be by myself. You know what I mean? I like to just be in control, but I mean, they've been wonderful, but I can't complain. But like, sometimes I'll do a live in the morning, and they're really like nasty. Like, they'll say some stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I try to keep it control and ignore it, but sometimes it's really, really hard.
Yeah, I think the first thing is not to react because that's what they want.
Exactly. I try not to.
I remember that these are children.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it that there's so many children, but then there are some adults. They'll say something political, or they'll use language that isn't appropriate, or say certain words. I'm like, oh my God, like what's wrong with you?
Yeah. And those you can block on the back end. That's
Well, that's what I do after the live. I do block, but I wanted to know, what do you do? Just like ignore them then?
Yeah, I try to ignore them because your bullies always just want attention. So
They want
if you ignore
attention.
them, you're not feeding the beast, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you.
Yeah, I
real
mean,
quick-
and on the other hand, like if you can make fun of them or not make fun of them, but have fun with them. Like if you, like they say, you're like, I had somebody say, my teeth are yellow. And I'm like, yeah, so I was a smoker for years and I drink wine. So.
Well, there was one that I did say something. I did say something to somebody, and they actually put me on their channel, and they called me all kinds of filthy names. And I told YouTube to take it down, and they didn't. So I'm like, you know what? This is crazy. It's like I have to do everything correct. If I do something wrong, they're gonna pull me. But these people can say whatever they want and do whatever they want, and they don't have any subs. They know what they're there for. They know what they say, but they do not pull them. And I don't think that's right. I have a certain standard, and so should they. You know,
that's
exactly.
free advertising.
I want to welcome Carmen Watson's here. Carmen Watson, welcome. The hen house is here. Faiza Hussein is here. Jody Two Thumbs, welcome everybody. Sorry, I just had to get those in there. And Graciela, yeah, sometimes she said they ask if she's a man, and she says sometimes, yep, chopping wood, mowing, cleaning the roof, you know.
Like to me, they said about her daddy.
I play with them too.
I dated a guy who well, it was one date and he came in, this is when I was in Lexington working, and I had a roommate, my coworker, and she was married, had a couple kids. He insisted that she was a man in drag.
Oh my God.
And we ended up, like, as soon as he walked in the door, he started that stuff. And I was just like, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out. So I'm not going to waste my time.
Welcome, Kyle Vlogs is here. Welcome, Kyle Vlogs.
I just try and keep things positive. Keep things positive. Keep things light. Keep your mind positive. Like,
right.
You know, remember it's kids. And when they start saying negative things, you know better. You know you better than anybody. And as far as anybody else bragging on your channel, it's free advertising. They're going to drive traffic over to you.
All right. Kyle is here. Let's bring Kyle Vlogs. Kyle, do you have any questions or comments for Jen, Easy Street with Jen? Kyle?
I just came on. And so I wasn't listening to the full thing, so I just now popped in.
You can hang out.
Good to see you, Kyle.
Getting the raid going here. So
yeah, you too as well.
Greenland Quilter Katie is live and with her audience. Jones Junk Journals is doing a puzzle. Brandon Palm, nope, that's not one. Rooted in Essential Oils might be doing something. And then it's pretty much it. I had another one that I mentioned. Driving Daily. So do you guys think any of those ring a bell for who we should raid?
Too bad we can't raid them all.
Yeah, well, I will do that. I'm like, on a Thursday, what I'll do is I'll gather an audience here, and then we'll raid the first one, and then we'll come back 5 minutes later and gather an audience, and then we'll raid the second one, and we'll come back after 5 minutes. Come back. We'll do all of them in a row. It'll be fun.
See, how did I miss that?
We're gonna do that on a Thursday. We haven't gotten we joined the Luciana success train, which was really fun to one after another. But what do you guys think?
That was a lot of fun.
Junk Journals, Driving Daily, Rooted in Essential Oils, maybe.
Rudy, how about you pick one? Is Rudy still here?
Well, Rudy's not here at the moment. I'm gonna unmute. I'll unmute Jay. He was talking, so I unmute him for a second. I'll bring Rudy back up on here. But let's stay focused here.
You want me to get off so there'll be more room?
So, what do you think? I mean,
no, Ellen, stay.
Rated Quilter Katie in a while, or Jones Junk Journals in a while.
Rudy probably knows.
Rudy, I love you.
Great, Rudy.
Rudy's here twice. Clear one out.
Hello.
Maybe I'll pick in a few minutes. I'll pick. Rudy, do you have an idea who we... Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah, he left again.
No big deal. Wait,
Rudy.
welcome Jason Bender. Welcome in. I like the Brady Bunch. Kozak. I'm getting all the trolls or like random people coming in now.
Hi, Jen, over at the Hen House.
Wipe or let it crust. Oh my gosh.
I'd like to make a comment
trolls,
if possible.
I'm adding Rudy back up here.
Hey, Jen, say minus 13.
He wanted to add a comment. What'd you want to say, hon?
Jen to say minus 13, imagine
minus 13.
And now Ellen would say minus 11 since she said 13.
Minus 11, Rudy.
And you said 13 earlier?
Local reviewer, welcome.
Local reviewer.
We're getting ready.
I would imagine. Imagine if the weather was minus 13 degrees.
Oh, no, let's not.
No, don't do that. We don't want to imagine that.
Yeah, as long as I be careful with PayPals.
Yeah, you got to be careful, Rudy, with them PayPal.
Yeah, I do.
If he sends you a request for money, just ignore it. Unless you want to send him money for free.
Do Marine.
Someone's got an echo.
Brandon has a question.
Me, I'm going to shut my
echo. That's because I'm using both laptop and phone.
Well, Rudy, mute one of them.
Does Jen want to count from 0 to 100?
On this show, Rudy, come over to my show on Wednesday. I'll do it for you after we.
Yeah, I want your voice from 0 to 100.
Oh yeah, I'll do that on my show Wednesday.
And Jen in 43 and 18. 1943.
Are you guys getting ready for the snow?
Yeah, Brandon, did you have
1943 was when Echo was 5 years old.
Hang on, Rudy. Gonna have to mute you for a second, Rudy. So everybody else gets a chance to talk for a second here. So just give us a second, Rudy. Brandon, were you trying to talk? Did you?
Oh yeah, I just.
Or are you muted? Brandon, your audio's not working now.
My audio's not working?
I can hear you.
You hear Brandon?
Yes. I hear Brandon.
Okay.
Now he said okay.
I don't know what else to say.
Is everybody getting ready for the snowstorm?
Wait, I think Joan's about to raid us. Joan's about to raid us, so let's stay for a second.
Oh no.
Us. And then I was about to raid her.
That's funny.
No, I had a little comment for Ellen.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Ellen, but what I've learned with trolls, well, first off,
then we can raid.
With the more popular you get, the more trolls you're gonna get. That's
I don't hear
number
Brandon
one.
at all.
Okay. You know what? Sometimes it's good, but sometimes they can really hit the heart. You know what I mean? They can say some things that just like, oh gosh. But I mean, I let it go, but it's just like it hurts in the inside. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah, 100%.
Now, are you guys getting ready for the snow?
They're on their way.
I have to be honest with you. I went out to the store and Walgreens had a sale. I got all my nuts for the weekend. So when everybody's out and I have nothing to eat, I got my nuts.
There you go.
They're coming over in a minute here.
I think you'll survive.
I know, right?
And then we'll pick a raid after that. After they get here, we'll raid somebody.
Yeah, we've been harvesting vegetables today and doing
that. Nice. Now, when you're harvesting vegetables, where are you?
In Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So it's still good down there.
Central Raccoon Glass, Michael's Adventure. Texas Regina's here. Welcome.
What I do is I take all my fruit and I freeze them.
Welcome. We were just about to raid Jones Junk Journals, and she said she was raiding us. So we're gonna hang out here for 5 more minutes, and then we'll raid someone else.
Howdy, folks. Welcome.
It's all
sounds good.
Technology's off.
Jen, when you know that I mean, as a grower. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's take everyone else off for a second here. just because the technology is not working so good.
I was starting to get a little.
Just down to Jen and I. Jen, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, the technology went wonky, so let's get it simple again. Welcome in KY Philly Diamond Painting, Michael's Adventure Hen House, Rudy's here, Cow Vlogs, Mrs. Hopkins. Welcome in Gracie, Starlight Star Bright, everybody. Now we got to figure out who we all want to raid together. Drop in the chat if there's somebody you'd like to raid next. Feel free to look and see who's live and give me any advice. I'm also doing that as well. So we'd like that they'd be with their audience. So when we land there, they'll interact with us. That's kind of.
She said, my turn to raid you.
Yeah, thank you for raiding us here. I was literally about to raid you, and you were telling us that you were raiding us. So then I was like, whoa, I'm gonna wait for them to come in, so then we can all raid together the next one.
So it's funny. Ryan Hall, y'all came up. I'm sorry.
How about rooted in essential oils?
Sure.
He's talking about Young Living essential oils, and we could all get in there and spend a minimum 5 minutes hanging out with Rooted, and his name's Famous, and just love him up, connect with his community. So I've got it set up. So thank you so much, Easy Street with Jen. Phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you
Awesome
for having me.
interview.
Thank you for everyone for hanging out, sticking around, not turn around, walking away.
So fun.
Appreciate that.
Great getting to know you.
Y'all are awesome.
Great getting to know you. And I'll drop the link for Rooted in the chat, just so in case anybody doesn't make it over there, then you'll have a backup plan to get there. Rooted in essential oils, really good guy. And let's put that in the chat as well. Oh, I didn't see Oki on there, but we've picked Rooted, so let's go forward with this one. I haven't rated him yet. I can't put the link in there. Darn it. All right, well, whoever makes it there is whoever makes it there. Spend a minimum 5 minutes hanging out with Rooted, and let's be our awesome selves and community over there for a little bit. And thank you again. We'll see y'all tomorrow for our support spin wheel. Thanks, Jen. Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you all so much. Nice meeting you, Debbie. You're awesome.
Let me play. I got to play my raid song and video first, and then we're heading over. Here
Let's
it
go.
is. Here it is.
Welcome aboard Source Airlines, taking off tonight. Fasten your seatbelts, yeah, the vibe is right. Flying high with the fam, yeah, we feeling so free. From the chat to the skies, it's a Source 479 spree. Windows down, good vibes, only on this flight. Drop a like, say hey, let the love take flight. From the runway to the clouds, yeah, we rising again. A Source Airlines, where the fun never ends. White Captain Source on the mic, yeah, we clear for the sky. Destination, good vibes, yeah, we aiming real high. So subscribe, come ride, yeah, the fam's on the plane. It's Source Airlines taking off, let's go!
Gang. All right,
Let's go.
y'all. Bye. See you all over there. It'll
Bye.
automatically take you to Rooted Essential Oils, or click the button on the screen. Bye, y'all.
We are family. I got all my supporters with me. We are family. Come on over to the source and see. We are family. I got all my supporters with me. We are family. Forever the source.